The book that I'm gonna be reading for the book that I read is called Evermore, and it's written by Alison Knoll. I did it all in a paragraph, which I didn't know how to do it, so I just wrote it the questions down, and I answered them. So I'm gonna have to read it to you, which I don't know. I hope I get a good grade, but yeah. It started in a horrible. Oh my god, in a horrible car accident where her both parents and her sister died. Evermore is 16 years old and she has powers that she found when the car accident when she got in the car accident. In the first part, it tells you how she gets her power, what power she has, and it is to see through people's auras, and she could also hear their thoughts, and she knows the people's lifestyle, like how their life is going to be. So she moves in with her aunt Sabine, or Sabine, I don't know how to pronounce it, and she tries to avoid, she doesn't try to get touched by anyone, but she hangs out with her two best friends named Heaven and Miles. She goes into high school and everything is normal until a boy named Damien comes and changes everything. She falls in love with him in the first few weeks, and Damien is a really tall guy, but he's dark. Like, he's kind of evil. He lives forever. He's immortal who has lived over 100 years, but he looks like a normal teenager. He saved Ever in a car accident, so I think that's how she got her powers. But ever since Damien came to school, Heaven, Ever's best friend, was jealous because of Ever's relationship with Damien. Heaven was so jealous that she kisses Damien in the mouth and leaves the scene right away. Evermore tries to get revenge from her in the book, and she gets it, I think, by killing Heaven's parents. Wait, I'm trying to remember. Yeah, Heaven's parents. And my favorite part of the book is when she is saved. When I found out that she was saved from Damien, and the powers that she had was seeing through people's auras, hearing their thoughts, and knowing their lifestyle. I found a book report on this book, but it wasn't the person who wrote it didn't really know what they were talking about. The only good things that they had was about what when they got into a car accident, which I used that part. That was the only thing they had that was good. Same with the book, and I recommend people reading this book because in the beginning you get hooked on right away because of how it's close. It's close to the beginning that you get hooked on already. It's pretty cool. He already talks about how the life of Ever is I don't know how to explain it. How it's going. There we go. How it's gonna be. She was gonna move to where was she? Oh, Oregon. She was gonna move to Oregon, but that's when they got into a car accident, and she has to move back with her aunt. And this is my book report on Evermore. So that is why I think you should read this book.